It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Jets. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's go.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
The Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go again to Hall. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The Jets at 9-5 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Richardson looking to throw this. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Now it's JCN, Ja'Cory Cross-Camara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11. At the Vikings.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes, and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mason. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it'll bring up third down. You talk about this Jets defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. They'll look to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal.
7, Jets nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Breece Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. A handoff for Hall. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give to Hall. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. A run inside, Krosky Merritt down right around the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
19 target.
They'll run with Allen. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Hall want to give up the middle. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Jets. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Fighting to stay upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
2nd and 14. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He has his target. It's Addison. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Mason going to get it on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it's bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw here. Setting up the screen for Sampson. A nice little juke. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They'll look to throw here. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Let's go. 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 109 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Here's Allen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Freeman. They'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
It's now third and goal.
Ready.
Krasky-Merritt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. All right, ball at the 1-yard line, 4th down. What do you say? I say go, because if you can't get 1 yard, he was... Then he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead. And, oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Completes this to Addison out left. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Simpson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mason on the taunts. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Third down. Here's Mason. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it makes things a little more interesting now on 4th and goal. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Ty Felton. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Vikings 24, Jets 19.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try to run with Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Ball again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That was a huge play on 3rd down. So now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. The Vikings send out their punter. as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now issues here on the snap. It is away, but he did not get all of it. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Gets it off to Freeman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. And Richardson back to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Simpson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger.
Straight ahead is Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Richardson working from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Results in a 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too well.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Well, he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running left, Mason. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.